Things are going to get worse before they get better.
Due to COVID-19 today, classes at all 10 campuses of the University of Hawaii are going online after spring break.
UH joins a list of hundreds of colleges and universities across the country to make the switch. And classes aren't the only thing affected.
UH today also announced all spring sports are suspended until further notice. We have live team coverage tonight. Our Cody Krupp is live on campus in Manoa.
But first, we go to KITV 4's Diane live in the newsroom with why all classes at UH will be moving online. Diane.
Today, President David Lassner announced all classes will move online after spring break. That is effective March 23rd. The move affects over 46,000 students across all 10 University of Hawaii campuses. In-person classes are scheduled to start up again on April 13th if the threat subsides.
We as a team want to be hopeful that it will have started getting better by then, at least in Hawaii. So we want to leave that option open, that if we are able to return to in-person classes, we want to be able to do so.
Everything else will be open.
We're not telling students to leave. Our dorms will be open, our libraries will be open, our labs will be open, the Warrior Rec Center will be open, there will be food available on campus.
Employees, including graduate assistants, are still expected to go to work. The university is also restricting travel and postponing or canceling events of more than 100 people as of Monday. All the students we talked to say they appreciate the safety measures.
It is a good way to prevent social interaction between the students and faculty so that we can prevent any more infections here in Hawaii.
But some still worry about how this changes their education.
It's going to be a harder transition for all students because we have to be able to self-discipline ourselves to study better.
Laboratory sessions will only be online, and these two sophomores are biology majors.
It won't be the same as seeing it in person and seeing the reaction or dissection that we should have saw in the lab.
It's an uncertain time, and President Lassner says he isn't sure yet how all the cancellations will impact the school's revenue or possibly even enrollments in the fall. If students don't have their own computers or their own wireless signal, they can still use the schools. And if students travel to a level 3 high-risk location during spring break, they will have to self-quarantine for 14 days.
And Diane, you mentioned they're canceling large public events with more than 100 people. How does that affect spring commencement?
Great question. That was the question on everyone's mind, and UH says it is not sure. It is monitoring the pandemic day by day. President Lassner said, and I quote, "Those are large, complicated events. If we have to do virtual graduation, we'll ensure we have enough notice to pull that off." So, as with so many other events, it is just a wait and see. Live in the newsroom, Diane, KITV 4 Island News.